Hello. Just dropping in today to say hi. Haven't done any exercise yet today, but it's only 12 o'clock, so the day, is it 12? Yeah, 12 o'clock, so the day is still young, and I'm coaching this evening, so I'm sure I'll get moving later on today. What's the topic today? Well, topic brought up by a client actually, last night and again today. How often should I have a massage? And to be honest with you, it's a question I love being asked because it's one of the things I actually do, as well as coaching runners. I massage them. So I think you should have a massage at least 3 times a day because it will actually help me retire a lot quicker. But no, all joking aside, how often should you have a massage? Well, it depends on 2 things. Firstly, training load, how heavy your training load is and how intense the training is. That's the first thing. Second thing is, do you have lots of niggles, lots of pain that needs working on? They're probably the 2 easy ones. First one would be, are you in pain? If you're in pain, generally you need to get that assessed. You need to see what's going on. And you can do that via either a physio, massage therapist, someone like myself, who will have a look and will work out what's going on. If it's muscular, if it's joint based, it's a little bit harder purely because we can't actually see inside the joint, and it's very hard to have. These are good, but they're not X-ray, so it's very hard to see. However, you can see range of movement, you can see that type of thing, so you can have a best guess. So if there's pain present, go and see somebody, and generally rest. I mean, I would always say if you've got pain in one of your muscles, give it 48 hours. Is the pain still there? Okay, bit of foam rolling if you're icing, heating, and it's not going away, then that's the time to seek advice and say, right, okay, what else could it be? See someone like me, it may well be something just needs massaging out. It may be a little bit more than that, but generally most things, there's a very noisy crow here, but most things can be ironed out relatively quick when you know what you're doing. However, if it's just, well, actually I just fancy a massage. And some people's training load is at the stage where you really do need a massage, because if you're putting lots of miles on and your body's getting tired, your body's then at risk of injury. And prehab massages are actually really important, and I work with a lot of runners that have these massages regularly. Just an hour, just loosening everything up, just making sure any lactic acid is got rid of. However, there's other runners I know that never have a massage, and they've run for years never having a massage, and if that works for them, that's fine. Everybody's body is different, but generally if you're looking at the elite sports people, they will have a massage probably at every other training session. Okay, it allows them to train harder, it allows them to train longer and then more intense. So if you think they are at the top level, every other session, where we are probably monthly. Monthly will keep you going quite nicely. I call it a prehab massage, not a rehab massage. Prehab is something that happens before you get an issue, and that's something I would strongly recommend everybody has regularly, some form of prehab, to make sure you don't get the issue, rather than rehab once you've got it. And so in answer to your question, I would suggest a massage, if you can, monthly. If you're training for a specific event like a marathon, that would be highly recommended. If you are looking at maybe a fast 10k, or you're just finishing, maybe you're just doing the 5k series in August, September, when the series is finished, have a massage afterwards there, have a post post-event massage, because from there you can then say, well, okay, what's next on the list, and go from there, and you know your body's going to be recovered and in a better state than it was when you started. That's me, Andy, over and out for now. But if you are interested in knowing a bit more about that sort of stuff, just drop me a message. Take it easy. Bye.